Hey, what's going on YouTube? Chris Booker here with a deck profile of Spellbooks / Prophecy. I just got the deck this weekend. Picked it up max rarity, and I swapped down cards to my friend Devin Brown to play a sneak peek and get smashed. Pulled a Noble Knight, the Super, and Mega Monarch. But yeah, anyways, my point with telling you that story is I'm looking for 2 Ultimate First Magicians and 2 Ultimate First Secrets. So I'll probably link my trade binder in the description. But anyways, let's get into the deck profile. One World, still easily the best card. Excuse me, I'm sick. In the deck. When it's summoned, you get to grab 2 spellbooks engraved to your hand, and after that, you revealed 4 different spellbook names for your hand to JD, aka wipe everything on field but itself. So that's very good against back row decks. It's really good against Fire Fist, specifically. And, yeah, 29 beater. Very, very annoying. And then 1 High Priestess. Card just pops stuff, 25 beater. It lets you finish the game faster as well. So, those 2. If 3 Magician, the unfortunate mismatching Magicians now. But yeah. Blue Boy searches the deck. Very important. Makes rank 2s all day, actually. That was a hair. Ooh. But yeah, pretty important. What else to say about that? 3 Temperance. Basically, with 2 targets, it's kind of awkward, but you can still exceed with it, and you need to get to it fast, so you kind of have to play 3. Temperance. 1 main deck tech breaker, because it's German, and it gets rid of the back row. Having 3 MST seems like enough, but you think it'd be enough, but it isn't. Plus breaker runs over stuff, you get to counter attack over a bear, etc, etc. It's not a terrible opening play, honestly. Then I'm taking 2 Max E instead of Upstarts or playing Dualities, just because it's better than Upstart and against stuff like Mermail, Dolce, stuff like that. And also, if you drop Max E, your opponent does explode. If they do not win in that turn, you pretty much do. You get to get scary pluses the next turn. Anyways, into spells, you got 3 Spellbook Library in the Crescent. Reveal 3 spellbooks with different names from your deck. Shuffle them up. Your opponent rolls a dice, and one of them goes to your hand. Generally, this just gets you your combo pieces. It's discard fodder, and without judgment, you need to play 3 of it. So, yeah. 3 secrets, the mismatching unfortunate. Most important card of the deck, add 1 spellbook from deck to hand, only once per turn, blah blah blah. Standard. Then we go to 2 ofs, 2 tower. You could tell which one's UK and which one's not. Like just putting it down like that. UK, not UK. But yeah. What do I say? If you have another UK one, by the way, or another English one, I'm maybe willing to swap. But this card gives you an extra draw phase when they MST it. You get to search, or you get the special rather. This card's nuts. And plus, it's very good now because Dragon Ravine and Dragons aren't a thing. Like, field spells aren't as crazy as it used to be, so you still play 2. Just because, oftentimes you want to nuke your own board and have another one anyways. 2 Master. You suspect I'd be playing 3, but I'm not. It gets really cloggy at 3, and it's just everything in the deck. You could grab it really easily with Magician or Secrets, so 3 seems out of the whack. Plus, it's really good with power, but that situation doesn't arise as much as you think it would. Now, with 1 Fate, we are playing 2 Eternity. Eternity's just really good. You get to recycle that Fate every turn, really. So the deck just has to play different. 1 Power, I used to play 2, but now it's with World, you want to pop the field as much as possible. So, yeah. The 1 Lonely Fate. Went to 1 for a good reason. Probably should have been banned, though. This card is still too scary. You can do it every turn. Its effects are all busted to shit. 1 Wisdom. I might kick it up to 2 over time, possibly, just because I feel like I'm running into traps more and more often as the format progresses. And 1 Searchable Book of Moon, aka Spellbook of Life. really powerful with World and whatnot. Staple spells, Book of Moon, and the powerful 3 MST. Macros are rude. And like, I'm just, main reason I'm playing 3 is literally if I'm going first, I can set this and hit the 10 key and negate it. Like, you don't understand how relevant, you might understand how relevant that is, this format. But yeah, into traps. We're just gonna fan out here. Warning, Bottomless Torrent, Double Mirror Force. Standard traps, they're really good. Stop with decays, blah blah blah. Especially Mirror Force. Mirror Force is amazing. And then there's these. I need higher rarities of this stuff, actually. But Divine Wrath is MVP of the format. A lot of people are citing it. I'm just baiting it because it shits on Mujin, shits on OTK decks. Like Hieratic is bad. I think that deck's awful because they put a field on board, negging themselves, and then they try to make a Tum to go for OTKs. And it's like, well, that's terrible. Like, negate the Atum and you lose. Same with Girgia. You need the Karakuri / Girgagan to go off to even plus, because they had to condense their field from 2. They had to turn 2 cards and exceed them into 1 card, which is a -1 of itself. And yeah, and then Raigeki Break's nuts right now. I'm not sure if Phoenix Wing's going to be better this format, but so far Raigeki Break is sweet. Now, onto the side an extra, which I probably should have just pulled out. And also mismatching sleeves. Ooh, kill him. Son of a bitch. Putting down the camera. Alright. I don't have much for the extra. I mean, Hierophant, he pops back row. Dark Mist, Emerald, or Digesto Phoenix, rather. 2 Herald of Pure Light. 2 Shining Elf. I go to him pretty often, actually. 3 Gotchi. And the rank 3 is Acid, Leviathan, Leviair, Mech Equipped, and Zen Mains, if I didn't drop it. But, like, you have the extra temperatures, so you can play whatever in this extra deck. It really doesn't matter. You just go to rank 2s most often. And sometimes rank 7s, because the sideboard consists of 2 High Priestess. and 1 Justice. Now, the reason for this is your opponent's going to side stuff in against you so you can not win, such as Thunder Kings and Mistakes. So, 2 High Priestess basically says I can open it quicker, and you pretty easily get 3 different spellbooks in hand. I get to pop Mistake and continue playing the deck. Plus, access to rank 7s, being able to win the game faster, blah 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 blah. 2 Kaiku. Mainly side against, like, Hieratic, Fire King, just random stuff like that. It's still fairly relevant. Second Breaker for really macro decks. Yeah. 3 Mind Crush. Mermails. Pretty much everything searches, so it's really solid right now, actually. 2 Retort. What was I gonna say? I blanked out. Mirror Match, there you go, sorry. I forgot what I did for a second. 2 Dust Tornado and 2 Rivalry. This is like half relevant. This is really relevant. Like, there's already 3 MST and then 2 Breaker and 2 Dust against back row. That's how much back row hurts you. And Rivalry hits some stuff this format. It's alright. You can really cut the Rivalries, the second Breaker, and the Kaikus or whatever you want. And everything else is fairly standard. I mean, this stuff you can also kink with if you want to. But that's pretty much it. If you guys enjoyed, comment, subscribe. Any comments, suggestions, etc., etc. Like if you liked the video, dislike if you disliked it. No hating, poor favor. Last time I played this deck was Judgment format, so you could shut your face hole. That's pretty much it. I'll see you guys in the next video. Adios, YouTube.